Welcome to Life Lessons and Legacy Stories, where the divine touch of hope meets the trials of humanity. Today, we embark on a sacred journey to uncover 4 extraordinary moments when God's hand reached down to save the world from the brink of disaster. In a world often shadowed by chaos and despair, these stories remind us that faith can move mountains and miracles are real. From the floods that threaten to erase life to the plagues that darken the earth, you'll feel the power of divine intervention that turn darkness into light. Prepare your heart to be uplifted and ask yourself, can this faith guide you through your own storms? Let's step into these timeless tales of salvation together with awe and gratitude. Close your eyes and imagine a world drowning in sin, where the skies opened with relentless rain, threatening to wipe out all life. This was the time of Noah, a man chosen by God to build an ark when no one believed. For 120 years, he toiled, hammer in hand, amidst mockery and doubt, his faith unwavering. When the floods came, a deluge that swallowed mountains, Noah's ark became a beacon of hope, carrying his family and every creature to safety. As the waters receded, God's rainbow arched across the sky, a promise of renewal. Can you feel the tears of relief as Noah stepped onto dry land? This miracle teaches us that even in our darkest hours, faith and obedience can lead us to salvation. Doesn't it stir your soul to trust in a power greater than yourself when all seems lost? Picture the Israelites, enslaved for generations under the iron grip of Pharaoh in Egypt, their cries rising to the heavens. God heard them, and through Moses, his servant, he unleashed 10 plagues. Rivers turned to blood, darkness that swallowed the sun, and death that passed over the faithful. Yet, in the climax, with the Red Sea blocking their escape and Pharaoh's army closing in, God parted the waters. Imagine the awe as millions walked on dry ground, the walls of water towering on either side, a path to freedom carved by divine love. When the enemy pursued, the sea closed, sealing their deliverance. Can you hear the songs of joy echoing through the desert? This story whispers to us that no bondage is too strong for God's power to break. Will you let it inspire you to seek your own liberation? Envision the prophet Jonah, a man who fled from God's call to warn the wicked city of Nineveh. A storm raged, threatening to sink the ship he sailed on, and the crew cast him into the sea. But God's mercy intervened. He sent a great fish to swallow Jonah, preserving him in its belly for 3 days. In that dark, miraculous prison, Jonah prayed, and God commanded the fish to release him onto dry land. With renewed faith, he delivered God's message, and Nineveh repented, spared from destruction. Can you feel the weight of that second chance? This tale reminds us that even when we run from our purpose, God's love can redirect us. Doesn't it fill you with hope to know you're never beyond redemption? Imagine a world shrouded in sin, where humanity faced eternal separation from God. Into this darkness came Jesus Christ, the Son of God, born in a humble stable, destined to bear the weight of our failures. For 33 years, he taught love and sacrifice, healing the broken and lifting the fallen. Then came the cross, agony beyond words, as he took on the sins of the world, dying so we might live. But the story didn't end there. On the 3rd day, he rose, defeating death itself, offering salvation to all who believe. Can you feel the triumph in that empty tomb? This ultimate act of love assures us that no matter how deep our struggles, God's grace can lift us to eternal life. Will you open your heart to this promise today? These 4 divine interventions are more than legends. They are living proofs of God's unending love and power to save. Don't you feel your spirit lift, knowing that the same God who parted seas and raised the dead is with you now? Whether you're facing floods of doubt or chains of despair, these stories call you to hold on to faith. Which moment touched your heart the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. We're here to walk this path with you. Subscribe to Life Lessons and Legacy Stories for more tales that strengthen your soul. Thank you for joining us today. Remember, with faith, every storm can lead to a miracle. Let's carry this hope into your tomorrow. See you soon.